Yes, Master.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. I'm your host Remon Azab, aka Remon with TeamSkunk, and today I'm bringing you a first look at Jyn Erso from the Hero of the Rebellion Squad tournament and the new Rogue One movie that was just released last weekend. So we're just going to go over the abilities. We're going to take a look. Fortunately, I was able to get some footage of her maxed out at 7 stars, Gear 11 in Arena and Galactic Wars, courtesy of a guild mate. So we'll get a chance to take a look at that. Now, I was able to place 8th in the most recent tournament. Did not go all the way for the top. I actually happened to be on Sky's shard, so there was no chance I was taking first place anyway, but I was able to place 8th. I'm actually going for Cassian because I have K2SO from the Jeddah event, so I'm thinking it might be more worth it to go for a character that has a synergy with a character I already have. So I'm going to work on Cassian and see, how that works out. Hopefully I get on a good shard. Now, I was able to also get a lot of stuff that day. I mean, we had a couple of raids, and I had, obviously my normal daily rewards as well. So I was able to claim all that there, for you guys on video. But fortunately, I was able to get her to 4 stars with 50 shards. My Jyn Erso is not too impressive here. It's still early in the game, so I'm assuming at some point I'm going to buy that hero pack, depending on where I place with Cassian, and then hopefully get him to 7 stars, and eventually over time maybe I'll be able to finish up Jyn Erso somewhere. They have announced that she's going to be returning for another Hero of the Rebellion squad tournament in January, so that's pretty awesome news as well for those of you that didn't get to finish her up. So courtesy of SkyKräk, a fellow TeamSkunk Alpha member, and also the best roster in the world, as you can see, 101 7-star characters, 100 Gear 11s. We're going to take a look at Jyn Erso here. So his Jyn Erso is maxed out. Her basic ability is press the attack, deal physical damage to target enemy with a 70% chance to gain advantage for 2 turns. Now, she doesn't have the hardest hitting basic attack. I mean, she can do some damage. You see they're almost 6,500, which isn't bad. But not the greatest. Now, Rebel counterattack is deal physical damage to all enemies and grant the target other ally 100% turn meter and advantage for 2 turns. If any critical hits are scored, revive a random Rebel ally with 20% max health for each critical hit scored. So, if you have any defeated allies that are also Rebels, for every critical hit she gets on this attack, she's going to give them an additional 20% max health and revive that Rebel ally. If there's more than one, it'll be random. But it also does a decent amount of damage. I mean, you can see, with the attack, you have, crits for around 7-8K, which is not terrible. Now, her hardest hitting attack is actually the next ability, which is her Truncheon Strike, which is deal physical damage to target enemy and remove all turn meter. Jyn gains that much turn meter. On a critical hit, stun the target for 1 turn. So basically, she's going to steal however much turn meter she gets, on an attack from this hit here. So let's see what she does. Now, from what I see here, well, there she removed turn meter, but on the first 2 attacks, it didn't really seem like she was removing the turn meter, but the attack does hit pretty hard. You can see on some of these attacks here over, 10K, and on this one upwards of 20K here on a special attack. So that's pretty massive. That's awesome. Now her leader ability is Into the Fray. Okay, and that's Rebel allies have a plus 35% potency and recover 5% protection whenever they gain a buff. Enemies that suffer debuffs during Rebel allies' turns have 50% chance to also become exposed for 2 turns. This exposed can't be resisted. So that's a pretty cool leader ability. It's a lot, but that's one with a Zeta. Now, her unique is Jyn is immune to stuns and gains 10% potency each time she scores a critical hit. Now, that's stacking, so she's going to continue to get potency increase throughout the entire match. So at the end of the match, if she has, let's say, 10 crits or 5 crits, she's going to get an increase of 50% potency by that point. So, she'll continue to stack that throughout the course of the match. And you can see the mods here. The theme is speed and crit chance. Sky has some of the best mods that are out there, so you can see every mod is probably faster than mods that you have or I have. I mean, I wish I had a cross mod with 13 speed on it, but again, this is pretty cool. He has her at 254 speed, 186% crit damage. Her health is at around 20k, 25k protection. Her physical damage, she increased around 400 to around 3,019 physical damage. And her special damage is around 1,900, close to 2,000. So she's not she's not the hardest hitting character, but she can hit really hard. She's also got a ton of synergies with the rest of the Rebel allies. So let's go ahead and take a look at a Galactic War match here that Sky was nice enough to record for me, and we'll see what she can do in action. Here is her Rebel counter. Now, he also happens to have, maxed out Baze and Chirrut, obviously Wedge and Biggs. All of his characters are, completely maxed out. So this is looking at, the best that you can get these characters. So almost 15k there with her Truncheon Strike. You can see, with this Rebel synergy, it could really, work well, especially with all these hard hitters here. Chirrut hits really hard. Wedge and Biggs hit really hard. Baze can hit really hard, especially behind a Wedge lead. You can see in the next match we're actually going to take a look at an arena match, which is going to be against a Darth Maul Zeta, which is also pretty cool to look at and see. So 15k there on our other Truncheon Strike, so that's pretty awesome. Now let's take a look at this arena match here. You can see this is against Darth Maul Zeta here, with Darth Maul lead and Palpatine, Vader. The opponent has Baze Malbus and B2 as well, with on our end a Boba Fett lead, Obi-Wan Kenobi, or General Kenobi, Baze Malbus, Chirrut, and Jyn Erso. Here's her Truncheon Strike again on B2. Okay, around 11k damage. General Kenobi is just awesome. I mean, Sky, of course, has him at, gear 11, and all of his abilities maxed out, so that's excellent. Now, it's going to be tough to decide, which way to go with these Zeta abilities, because some of them are really interesting. I mean, this Darth Maul one here looks really cool. Not sure if it's going to be as viable as I'd like it to be, because I've been looking for a viable Darth Maul for a long time, but it would be great to see. Now, when you're looking at the rest of the team here, though, the synergy is great because, again, you're going to get all these negative status effects converted by Kenobi and also by Chirrut. So Chirrut here, look, and it's all health. So that's really cool because obviously Empire just stacks buffs. The Sith now just stack. Empire just stacks debuffs, and the Sith just stack debuffs. So with the addition of Daze to Darth Maul's AOE, you can see a lot more negative status effects coming from a team like this, especially with Emperor Palpatine's shock ability as well. So, but definitely intriguing to see. This is a top end arena match here, so you can see what goes into it. Now, if anybody has ever seen a Zated Qui-Gon Jinn and a Yoda team, that looks amazing. So I'm thinking that's probably the route I'm going to go first as far as the Zeta abilities are concerned. It's a little bit of a slow grind. I was able to complete the Zeta challenge with the ships, so I am getting them every time we have the challenges, but again, it's kind of rare. They don't necessarily always drop every time you have the challenge. Sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get none on both pulls. So we're just going to have to wait until that comes. I'm not currently buying them out of the fleet shipments because I'm just going to spend that currency on ships to continue to upgrade my ships and That's the direction I'm going in now. I am going to be getting access pretty soon here to Cassian Andor at 7 stars as well, and Jyn Erso myself as well, to do some more footage and do a proper review on the character. But for those of you that just wanted to take a look at Jyn and see what she looks like maxed out, see if it's worth putting the resources into her or into your just recently acquired Jyn Erso. Just wanted to put that out there for you guys. But as always, if you guys have any questions, please like, comment, subscribe. Come over to our TeamSkunk Discord at www.teamskunk.com and follow our instructions to Discord. But I'll see you guys on the next one, and may the Force be with you.